Good morning students. I am Megha, lecturer in computer science. See you all first PU student now. Welcome to first PU. Today I'll start with the topics, what are the things for your syllabus. You are going to study different aspects in this subject, in this computer science, like hardware, networking, web designing, programming, software concepts, database concepts. So superficially they have given they have covered all the topics, and the major part is programming language. Now I'll start with the topics what is there in your syllabus. The first topic is overview of computer. Overview of computer. Input, output, and memory devices. Memory devices. Problem solving methodology. Next, data representation. Data representation. Software concepts. Software concepts. Next, object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming. Introduction to C++. This is the programming language you are going to study in this year. The basic things you are going to learn. Introduction to C++. Next, data types. Data types. Input output statements. Input output statements. Next, control statements. Control statements. Arrays. Strings. Then functions, that is built-in functions. Built-in functions. User-defined functions. User-defined functions. Structures. Structures. Then web designing. Web designing. MS Word. MS Word. MS Excel. So these are the topics you are going to learn in this year. I'll start with the data representation first, because if you understand what type of data that processor handles, what type of calculations and what are the basic operations on these binary numbers, first we shall learn that. Later I'll come up with the hardware part. Okay, let us start data representation chapter. Along with these chapters, you have lab programs, that is practical part. The major lab program, lab means practical means on programming language. Data representation. See, before going to this chapter, let us understand some basic terminologies in computer science. You all know computer. Computer is a electronic device or electronic machine. It runs on electricity, isn't it? It has hardware parts and some electronic components and software. So altogether it performs some computation. Okay. User interacts with the computer through the high level languages that is understandable by user, not by the computer. So there are variety of programming languages, many programming languages are there to communicate with the computer, but computer means it computes something, it performs some operation, where computations are going on in the processor. That processor understand only machine languages, binary language 1 and 0. Okay, then what are the operations we can perform on binary language, binary numbers, and what are the number systems are there. So we are all familiar with the decimal number, how computer stores the data, what is the address of memory locations, on which data that processor works. So these things we shall learn in this chapter. So mainly the processor communicates or processor perform operation on binary language, binary number system. When we input a data that is a decimal number, that decimal number has to convert into binary. After that, that binary number system will processed by that processor. So these are the things what are when we give any instruction, how the processor will takes the data and how it converts and how does it execute the data. If I give 2 plus 3, so I know 2 is like this and 3 is like this, isn't it? These are all decimal numbers. But computer, it doesn't understand what is 2 and what is 3. So in order to perform certain operation on these data, first it has to convert into machine understandable language, that's these ones and zeros. After that, depends on the operation, what type of operation it has to perform. Right now I'll give plus, so what I want to do, I want to add these two numbers. So 2 plus 3, it has to give 5. Here these are called operands and this is operator. Understood? So first this operand has to convert into machine understandable language and this has to convert into machine understandable language. Then plus is a operator. To that plus also there is a equivalent machine instruction. Okay. Based on that it performs the operation and result also will be in a machine understandable format. Again that machine level language has to convert into high level language and it has to display on the screen. So this is the normal process. So in this chapter what we are going to study, what are the different number systems. So how to convert one number system to another number system, how to perform binary addition, binary subtractions and complements, one's complement, two's complement, what are the different computer codes. These are the main things we are going to learn in this chapter. I repeat, so in this chapter first we will learn about number system, what are the different number systems and how to convert one number system to another number system, how to add a binary numbers, how to subtract binary numbers and how to add using one's, there is a concept called one's complement and two's complement. So using these method, how to subtract a number from another number and computer codes. If I press any key, so for us we'll understand if I press A, yeah we know that it is A, but computer it doesn't know as it is. So A means for the computer there is some code. Okay, some coding systems are there. So all keyboards what we are using educational purpose and this general purpose, these keyboards are ASCII code keyboards. So different category of keyboards are there. For each and every key on the keyboard, there is an equivalent code. So further we shall study what are the different keyboards are there, how they have coded. So these things we are going to learn in this chapter. So let us start with the number system. First, number system. See here, if I take any numerical data means it's a number data, integer, whole number. How people used to add the numbers in the ancient days? So they used pebbles and stones and sticks to count the numbers, isn't it? For them, how to understand if it is a 4, there is no particular figure for the 4, isn't it? They used sticks. 4 means they understood like this. And if I give 2, they used like this, using the finger and pebbles. From those things, they understand the quantity. Okay, so here the quantity is understandable by these things. But later, there is a perfect figures. We get the perfect figures for these quantities. 2 means the figure is like this. 2, the quantity 4, the figure is like this. So later these number systems are called non-positional number system. It doesn't have any positional value. If you take 10, the quantity 10 is figured as 10, isn't it? Like this, 1 0. So this represents the quantity 10. Here 0, what is the place of 0? 1's place, that is unit place, and 1 is a tens place. So there is a perfect position for each and every digit in the number. In this case, in the ancient days, how people used to count? Using sticks, pebbles, stones, isn't it? There is no particular figure for the quantity and there is no positions. So these kind of number systems we call it as non-positional number systems. And Roman number system, 1, for 1 we have to write like this, 2, 3, 4. For their convenience, they have written the quantity figures like this. 4 means the quantity 4 is represented as like this. There is no particular positional weight here. Such number systems we call it as non-positional number system. So let us come to positional number system. Example, decimal number system. Okay. So if I take 5, what is the place of 5? 1's place or unit place, isn't it? So it has a positional weight. Such numbers are called positional number systems. If a number, any numerical value, for each digit there is a positional value, then such number systems we call it as positional number system. If there is no particular positional value, then such number systems we call it as non-positional number systems. So how do we classify number systems? There are 2 methods, 2 number systems. First is positional number system. Second, non-positional number system. I hope you are understanding. So the data means now I considered a numerical data. So the data, if you consider any number, a quantity, that quantity has a particular figure. If that quantity doesn't have any particular figure or any particular weight, such number systems we call it as non-positional number system. If it is having particular weight, then it is called a positional number system. Example, we already discussed non-positional number systems. What are the non-positional number systems? Roman number system, Roman number system, counting using pebble, sticks, fingers, counting using fingers, stones, etc. So things, we use things to count. Okay. Then how to define this non-positional number system? A number system in which that number does not contain any positional value, such number systems we call it as non-positional number system. There is no particular weight. Now positional number system. In positional number system, a quantity or a number, it has a particular weight for each digit. Then positional weights, we call it as a positional weights. If a number having a positional weight for all digits, then it is called a positional number system. So then what are the different positional number systems? Decimal number system, decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. So what is this decimal number system, binary number system? Number system means they have developed a system in order to give the figure for the particular count, particular quantity. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒನ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಫಿಗರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್? ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ 1. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್, ಇಟ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ 1 ಇನ್ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಅವರೇ ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು. ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. 1 ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಈ ಥರ ಬರೀತೀವಿ 1 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 2 balls are there. How to figure out it? 2 balls, 2. So this you already learnt in a school, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you understand what I am trying to say here. That you blindly we learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That what we learned, that is a decimal number system. ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ 12, if I have a 12 flowers here, so on, 12 flowers are there, assume. How to represent, how to figure out this 12 flowers? 12 like this. So what are the digits you used here? To represent the quantity 12, how to write here? 1 and 2. So ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ. 1 ಆ ಥರ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ, 12 ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. 12 ಅಂತ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅದು. ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 1, 2. 1, 2 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 12. ಈಗ 9 ಇದೆ, 9 balls ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 9, we will write like this. Now I want to write 10. There are 10 candles. I want to figure out that 10 candles, I want to represent that in a figure. How to write? 10. 1 and 0. Okay. So if nothing is there, we represent like this, no? 0. If there is only one quantity, we'll write like this, 1. If 2 quantities are there, how to figure out it? 2. 3 like this. If you have 4 bags, how to write the quantity, how to represent the 4 quantities? Like this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are different digits, isn't it? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are all different digits. If I want to figure out 10 quantities, how to write 10? Again, 2 digits are repeated here. I extract 2 digits from this set and I derive one more number here. So they are all basic numbers. Okay, using the combination of these basic numbers, I derived one more number. It represents some other quantity. If you want to represent a quantity 10, how to write 10? 1 0. That's what we learned from the school, isn't it? So this type of system we call it as decimal number system. Means how many digits are there here? How many different digits are there? 0, including 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are the basic, isn't it? They are the different digits. So this system they called as decimal number system. They introduced the system. The basic numbers are like this. After that, if I want to write some more numbers, I have to extract some numbers and make the combinations. Then I have to represent the quantity. If I want to represent a quantity 10, how to figure out it? 1 0. This 1 is again in this set. Ee set alli irode 1 and 0. 1 0. To represent 12, 1 2. To represent 13, 1 3. So we used the combination of these digits. Total how many different digits are there in the decimal number system? 10 different digits are there. 10 means deci. That's why this number system base is 10. What does it mean if I write 1? So base is 10. If sumne 1 anta baradre, ಏನಂತ ಅರ್ಥ? Its base is 10. It's a decimal number. In this system, the number 1 represents one quantity. Okay? I hope you understood what is meant by decimal number system. So this is a positional number system. This number system having 10 different digits and its base is 10. Example, you can give any example here. Decimal number 50, 55, base 10. But you have to write a base. You should not forget to write base. Here we have a different number systems in this chapter. So in order to represent any number, you must write the base of that number. Right now, what you need to understand, I hope you understand what is positional number and what is non-positional number. So in positional number system, there is a particular figures and particular weights, positional weights for each digit. So such number systems we call it as a positional number system. Non-positional means there is no particular weight for each digit or there is no particular figure. So such numbers are called non-positional number systems. Example, Roman number system. Here we write like this now 1, 2, 3. So there is no particular positional weight. And counting using fingers, stones, etc. That is also non-positional number system. So the chapter is about positional number system. Then how to give the explanation about decimal number system. It is a positional number system. It is a positional number system. Contains 10 different digits its base is 10. Its base is 10. What is meant by base of a number system? Why the base is 10 here? Because this number system having 10 different digits, so the base is 10. Then how can we define the base of a number system? There is a question, one mark question. What is mean by base of a number system or define base of a base? Base means It represents or it defines the total different digits of that particular number system. It represents the base of a number system. Okay. Example: 50 base 10, 10 base 10. In decimal number system, 10 is represented as like this, isn't it? Then 44 base 10, 28 base 10, 100 base 10, 0 base 10. In decimal number system, 0 is represented as 0. Okay. Now, binary number system. Binary number system means there are two different digits are there in this number system. Okay, this is also one type of number system. In this number system, how to represent the quantities? Let us see. Okay, binary number system. So there are two balls. So the quantity is 2. How to figure out in binary number system? You all know how to write decimal number system. 2, isn't it? This quantity is figured as 2, like this. In binary number system, how to write 2? So I'll show you. 1, 0, base 2. How can I come to know 1, 0 is the figure for this quantity? 2 andre 2 na hinge yake baribeku? There is a rule. Later I'll explain you how to write a binary number for the decimal equivalent. Okay, 2 now decimal nalli, in decimal number system the quantity 2 is represented as, is figured as 2. The same quantity in binary number system we'll write like this, 1, 0. This is also one type of number system. Okay, right now how to understand? There are different number systems. So what we have learned in the mathematics or some school days, that is a decimal number system. We are all familiar with the decimal number system. So let us have the grip of that number system and let us compare other number systems with that. So decimal ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು, ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬರಿತೀವಿ, ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಡೆಸಿಮಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ನಂಬರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಬೇರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬರೆಯೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇಫ್ ಐ want to figure out 3. We have a 3 balls here. How to write 3 in decimal? How to represent 3? So we must write base 10 here. Here also base 10. The same quantity, how to write in the binary number system? 1, 1 base 2. How I am writing here? It's 1, 0, 1, 1. There is a conversion. I know the conversion, so I have written here. So I'll explain you how to convert a decimal number into binary number so that you can easily write the binary numbers for the given quantity. Okay, right now what you need to understand? So binary number means 1 and 0. Only 2 different digits are there in this number system. Whatever the quantity, that quantity is figured by ones and zeros only. Even you can take 20, 100 quantity. Those 120 quantities are represented by 1s and 0 in binary numbers. We don't have a different digits as that of decimal number. If you want to represent 5 in a decimal number system, there is a particular figure for that quantity. 5 ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫಿಗರ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನದು 5 ಅಂತ. This face value is 5, isn't it? But in binary number system, we have only 2 digits, 1 and 0. But with the combination of these digits only, we have to write those quantities. How to write 5 in binary? 1, 0, 1. Some quantity, to represent some quantity, we need only 2 bits. For some quantity, we'll move to one more bit, 3 bit. We will call it as bits. These are in binary number system. Each and every digit we call it as bit. Now, how to define a binary number system? It is a positional number system. It contains only 2 different values, 1 and 0, and its base is 2. Why the base is 2? Because this number system having only 2 different digits, so the base is 2. Let us write the definition. It is a positional number system. Positional number system having 2 TW2, it's very important, 2 different digits, 2 different digits. Its base is 2. Its base is 2. Example 1. 1 can be written as 1 only. In 1 bit. 1 bit is enough to represent 1. Now, how to write 2? 1, 0, base 2. Some numbers I'll take here. Later I'll explain what is that number. 1, 1, 1, base 2, so on. Okay? So, these are the examples for binary number system. So, all these numbers having ones and zeros. So, this figure represents some quantity. 1, 1, 1, 1 means in decimal it's a 15. I will show you how to identify whether which number it is. 1, 1, 0, 6. This is 2 and this is 1. Okay. Next. Octal number system. At this junction, don't worry about this conversion, how madam is writing this particular, for this particular decimal number, how I'm writing the binary digits, how to identify, how to come to know, should we remember? Not at all, nothing. There is a conversion, there is a method. So if you understand that method, you can easily write these binary numbers for the decimal equivalent. Next, octal number system. Octal number system. So this is one type of number system. How we have a decimal number system, alli ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, and using the combination of those digits we will derive other numbers. Okay, in binary also we have 2 different digits. Using those 2 different digits, using the combination of these digits, we will define or we will derive a different number in a binary number system. So octal number system also a type of positional number system. So the name itself indicates octal means 8. This number system having 8 different digits starts from 0 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to learn this. This is a rule. This number system having only 8 different digits. 0 to 7. Total how many digits are there? 8 digits. If I want to derive one more number, see, there is a 1 flower. How to represent this quantity in decimal number? See, I'll write here decimal and it is octal. How to write the face value for this quantity? 1, 1. In octal also for 1, 1. Or nothing is there, first I'll start with the 0. So in this box nothing is there, nothing is implemented as 0, no? In decimal it will be represented as 0. In octal also 0, because we have a number. In this system also we have 0. That's why we have to mention the base, whether it is a decimal 0 or octal 0. Understood? Next, in the next first box I have one flower. So how to write the face value for this quantity? 1. In decimal 1. Octal also 1 is there. So I can write like this. So if this box having 2 flowers, in decimal 2, in octal also 2. So for 3 quantities, 3 flowers, here also 3. This box having 4 flowers. In decimal and octal. Decimal 4, octal also 4. If 5 flowers are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a number 5. If there are 6 flowers, six, and 7 flowers. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 7 can be written as like this. The face value of this quantity, 7 ಅನ್ನೋ quantity, the face value ಯಾವ ತರ ಬರೆಯೋದು? 7. Here there is a number, no, different digit. To represent the quantity 7, we have a figure called 7. Next, 8 flowers are there. Or I will take 8 dots, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 dots here. How to represent this quantity in decimal number system? 8. There is a particular face value in decimal number system. Is there any particular face value for 8 apart from this number? No. So in this number we have only 8 different digits, all these 8 different digits over. Now I want to write the face value for this quantity in octal number system. How to write that face value? See, again we have to start from 0 but preceded with the value 1. In octal number system, 10 means the quantity 8. 8 is represented as 10. Okay? Same quantity in decimal 8. There is a face value, a standard face value is there 8. But in octal number system, we have only 8 different digits. To represent the 9th one, that is another number, another quantity. ಈಗ 7 ಅಂದರೆ 7 ಇದೆ, 8 ಬರಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 8ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Then we have to make use of these different digits. With the combination of these digits, we have to derive another number. So what is the conclusion here? Up to 7, we have a different values, we have different digits. If you want to represent, if you want to write some more quantities or some more face values, you have to make use of the existing quantities or the standard different digits in that particular number system. Now for 9 in decimal number system, for 9 itself. But here again you have to repeat this pattern. 0, first I have written 0 now, then 1, and it has to preceded with 1. In decimal number system, how to write 10? 10 now. So the decimal number also, these numbers also derived like that. So first we used these digits, these different digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಅದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. 10 ಅಂದರೆ 10. Yeah, how they had written? Again they repeated the same pattern here. 0 preceded with 1. That's why it has become 10. 10 ಅಂದ್ರೇ ಅದು ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿರೋದು. ಇರೋ ಏನು ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ವ ಡೇಟಾ, ಆ ಡೇಟಾನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ how to write 10 in octal number? See here, same pattern, 0, 1, I have written 0, 1, 2 I have to write here and preceded with 1. Next 10 over now, next the same pattern, 1 and preceded with 1. 11. Here how to write 11 here? 0, 1, 2, 3 I have to write and 1 here. Next 0, 1 over 2, next number is 2, no? 1, 2. For 12, 1, 2 I have to write. In octal number system, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 I have to write. Now 13, how to write 13? 1, 3. How to write the same quantity in octal number? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, preceded with the value 1. Next 14 I want to write here, 1 and 4, because I am repeating the same pattern here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, next number is 4 and I preceded the value, this number is preceded with the value 1. Next 15, how to write the same 14 in octal number? 6, no? 4, 5, 6. Next, I want to write 15, 1, 5. How to write the same value in octal number? 1, 7. I am repeating the same pattern. I hope you are understanding. Octal number system. So all the different digits over up to here. Now I will write 16 here. How to write 16? 1, 6. How to write 16 in octal number system? So we can't write 1, 8 because this number system, octal number system having only 8 different digits, starts from 0 to 7. I used all these numbers here. Now I want to represent one more number. I want to derive one more number. How to write? Again you repeat the pattern here, 0. Now you have to proceed it with the value 2. So one the settige one ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ 3. Like that we will write the numbers in octal number system. Understood? So it is a very lengthy process. If I want to represent how to write 100 is there, no? 100 decimal number. How to write this 100 in octal number system? Keep on writing that numbers, isn't it? It takes more time. So there are standard conversions. We can go through this method also, but it takes more time to write the numbers. That's why some methods are there to convert decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. So further we will learn that conversions. Right now I explained how the numbers are differ in decimal number system and octal number system. Up to here it seems same. Up to 7 decimal numbers and octal numbers seem same. That's why we must write the base of the number system here. I hope you are understanding what is the difference between decimal number and octal number. So it is a positional number system. Positional number system. It has 8 different digits. Its basis. So we must write those digits. Should not forget. Sorry. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Its base is 8. Let us see the example here. Example 1, 5. It seems it is a decimal number and also octal number, but I must write 8. 1, 5. 1, 5 means what is the decimal equivalent? 13. The quantity 13 is represented as 1, 5 in octal number system. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1, 5 ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ 15 ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. 1, 5 base 18 means which quantity it represents? The 13. The quantity 13 it represents. Understood? then 20 base 8. 20 mean, it doesn't mean it's a 20. Okay, in octal number system 20 it is equivalent to the quantity 16. ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್. ಈಗ ಒಂದು 16 ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನ 1 6 ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, 20 ಬೇಸ್ 8 ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ 16ಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಇದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮೇ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಆವಾಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ 16 ಅನ್ನೋ ನಂಬರ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that quantity, the same quantity in octal number 20. 11 base 8. So 11 base 8 here. 9 quantity 9 and so on. 0 same 0 base 8. Next, hexadecimal number system. The next positional number system is hexadecimal number system. So this number system having 16 different digits. Hexadecimal. Hexa means 6. Decimal 10 plus 6 16, total 16 different digits are there, 0 to 15. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ. ದಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್. ಇಫ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್? ಲೆಟ್ us compare this with the hexadecimal. Okay, decimal. In decimal, how to write? Nothing is there, 0. In hexa, there is a particular digit called 0. Hexadallu 0 ne. Now, here there is only one candle. How to write in decimal? 1. In hexa, in this number system also, there is a standard face value 1. Next, there are 2 candles here. The face value is 2. Now I'll take 3 balls here. Face value in decimal 3. In hexadecimal also there is a particular face value for this quantity 3. If 4 balls are there, 4, here also 4. If 5 balls are there, 5. There is a particular face value for this quantity 5. Now, 6 ice creams. In decimal, in hexadecimal, 6, here also 6. Here I'll take 7 flowers. decimal, there is a particular face value for 7. In hexadecimal also 7 is there. If we have 8 balls, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a particular face value in decimal number system. 9 balls are there. There is a particular face value in decimal number system, and also in hexadecimal particular face value is there, 9. For 10, now I will take 10 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In decimal 10, isn't it? I repeated this pattern 0 and preceded with the value 1. And in hexadecimal, the 10 is represented as A, capital A. Okay. This is also a different face value. Next, total 15 different face values are there now in hexadecimal. Up to 9 we will write as a numerical value. From 10 we start from alphabets. Now 11 dots, I will consider 11 dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 dots. So 11 is represented as 1, 1 in decimal number system. The face value is 1, 1. And the quantity is represented as 1, 1. In hexadecimal, B, we have to write B. If 12 dots are there, or I will take 12 sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If 12 sticks are there, how to write the number in decimal? 1, 2. In hexadecimal, C. If I have 13 arrows here, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This 13 quantity, how to write in in decimal? 1, 3. In hexadecimal, D. Next, I will take 14 arrows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In decimal, 14 can be written as 1, 4. And in hexadecimal, C, D, E. Total how many digits are there? In hexadecimal, how many digits we covered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somewhere I missed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So total how many different digits are there in hexadecimal? Total 16 different digits. So among 16 we covered 15 digits. Now the next one, 15. Now I'll take 15 balls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 balls are there. How to write 15 in decimal? 1, 5. Here F. So total how many different digits I have written in a hexadecimal? 16 different digits are there. These are the standard figure face values are available in a hexadecimal number system. You have to learn like this. How? This is a number system. Hexadecimal is a number system. It's a positional number system. This number system having a 16 different digits. And what are those 16 different digits? These are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to 9 we represented in the numbers, numerical values. For 10, A, 11, B, 12, C, 13, D, 14, E, 15, F. Now I want to write 16 in hexadecimal. Let us consider 16 dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Total 16 dots are there. How to write this quantity in a decimal? 16, 1, 6. The same value, the 16 is represented in hexadecimal. How to represent? See, already all the different digits are over here. So what are the standard different digits are there? No? They are, I have written all this. Now, in order to represent the 16, the quantity 16 in hexadecimal, I have to make use of these numbers. So we can't use according to our wish. There is a particular rule to use those numbers. How to make the combination. So 0. Again we have to start from this pattern. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 16 ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. 16 ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸು ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ನ ನಾವು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ದ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ 16 ಈಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಡೆಸಿಮಲ್. ಹೌ? ಯಾವ ಥರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 16ಅನ್ನು ಹೆಕ್ಸಾಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಗೀತು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾವು ಇ ಎಫ್ ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ ಜಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಇಂದ ಎಫ್ ತನಕ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾಟ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ವಿಶ್. ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆಂಗೋ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೂಲ್. ಹೌ? ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಿಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1. ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ, ಇದ್ರ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಏನಿದ್ದಂಗೆ 0 ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ. ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ಸೆಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಸಿಡೆಡ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಓವರ್, next I have to repeat the same pattern with the value 2 here. I hope you are understanding what we did in a octal number system. The same technique we have to use here. 16 again f and illige mugitu f. Next 0 1. I have to start from 0. Hexadecimal 0 is there, no? 0, and this value is preceded with the value 1. So 10 in hexadecimal, 10 means the quantity 16. 16 ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ಫೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 10 in hexadecimal. In decimal 16. Okay. 17 11 18 12 like that we can write the numbers. So how can we define hexadecimal number? I'll write the definition here. Definition: it is a positional number system. Why I am calling it as a positional number system? See, we can give the 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 power 2. See, the 1 6 is there, no? 10 power 0, no? It's positional weight. It is 10 power 1. Here also 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 to the power 1. So each and every digit of that number having a particular positional weight. Now it is a positional number system. it has 16 different digits. It has 16 different digits. That is 0, we have to write, you should not write 0 to 15, you have to write each and every digit here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A. You should not write 1, 0, 10 anta baribardu. A, B, C, D, E, F. Its base is 16. Example, 1, 1, 1, base 16. 1, 2, 0, base 16. It represents some quantity, not 120. 120 quantity anta alla, yavado ಒಂದು quantity ಇದೆ. Later we shall come to know. 120 in hexadecimal 120, it represents which quantity. Next, 1A, base 16. D, base 16. Face, F, A, C, E, base 16. So because F is a face value of some quantity, isn't it? F means 15, A 10, C, what is the value of C? A, B, C, 10, 11, 12, this is 14, isn't it? But we should not write like the as it is, F means 15, athara alla. There is a particular conversion. This face represents which quantity in decimal. Further, we will discuss how to convert one number system to another number system. Right now, what you need to understand, what are the different number systems and what is meant by positional number system, what is non-positional number system, and how to write the explanation about each number system. I hope you understood what is the difference between how to write the numbers in different number systems. The same quantity, how to represent in different number systems. Okay, so at the end of this class, let us define one more definition. What is meant by base of a number system? What does it mean? You can write that. I'll dictate, you have to write. Base of a number system represents total different digits of that number system. Okay, that represents the base of that number system. The total different digits of a particular number system defines the base of a number system. Example, so if it is a binary number system, how many different digits are there? 2 different digits are there. So the base of that number system is 2. If it is an octal number, total different digits are 8. So the base of that number system is 8. In case of decimal, there are 10 different digits are there, so the base is 10. Hexa, 16 digits, so the base is 16. So what is the conclusion? Base of a number system means total different digits of that particular number system is the base of number system. I hope you understood today's class. So in the next class, let us discuss the conversion and some basic operation on binary numbers. Thank you.